Okay, so it's time for the nitty-gritty. It's time for the actual party. So you're there, you have everything set up, you've got a room full of people, whether it's 5 people or 15 people or anything in between, you've got a room full of people. They're probably talking. They might be sitting around quietly just waiting for you to do something. Or they could be in the kitchen and you're in the living room and you're wondering how are you going to get them in? Well, just get them in. Talk to your host about making sure that it's time to start the party. I usually hand out the catalogs to people in the kitchen and say, we're about to start now. Come on into the living room. Also, if they're all in the kitchen, you should be in the kitchen too. Have a bit of social time with people before you even start the party. Ask them what brought them there. Find out how they know the host. Introduce yourself and tell them that you're the candle lady or the candle man. I think it's also important that you start on time, that you make sure that if the party was supposed to start at, let's say, 2 o'clock in the afternoon, that by about 2:10 or 2:15, you're actually pulling people into the room and being able to start the party. If 4 or 5 people who are supposed to be there aren't there yet, that's okay. Go ahead and start anyway. You can ask the host what she wants to do, and you should use her as a guide, but you also want to be polite to the people who did arrive on time, and you want to be aware that some people are probably got other places to be, either after the party. Well, not either. After the party. So once you start the party, it's important that you introduce yourself. Tell them who you are. Tell them why you're a candle person. Tell them what got you involved. Tell them why you like your business. And then let them know what you're going to do. Now, you can choose to do the party any way you want to. You could review the specials, give them an overview of what's on your table. You could use the cards that come with the starter kit and go through those with each person reading one out loud. You could use the show in a bag technique, which is available in some other training on the Work Friends site on Facebook. Or you can ask me for it if you don't have a copy. There's lots of different ways to do a party. You can also theme the parties. You could have a Mother's Day party, a Christmas party, a Halloween party, a bridal party, a kitchen tea. You could have a purple party and tell everybody that if they wear a little bit of purple that you're going to give them a special prize. And then you could bring lots of purple accessories to make things look different. You can do whatever you want. It's all up to you. But it is important that you plan what you're going to do and that you think about it and make sure that you're ready. Make sure you always talk about what the specials are and make sure that you let people know what the terms are for those specials. I always like to cover one thing in particular that I think gets overlooked by some consultants, and that's what the ordering process is. I let people know very openly that my order process is as follows. I take the orders on the night of the party. I take the payments on the night of the party. I put the order into the system on the very next business day, and the order will be shipped and delivered directly to the host. And that I provide the host with a very beautifully formatted list of who ordered what, and we provide bags for each guest, and she gets the dubious honor of dividing everything up into the bags and then calling everybody to organize either pickup or delivery. It usually elicits a smile from someone, and someone who's hosted a party in the past will usually chime up and say, your house will smell beautiful when it arrives. Some people think that dividing the party up is an onerous task. I actually think it's a bit of fun, and I think that if you position it as a bit of fun, your hosts will as well. You also should make sure to help them through it. Don't leave them just scattered. It's important that you prepare them for the fact that they have to do that. And you know what? At every party that I do, I start to plant that seed, because I let everybody know that if they have a party, they'll get to do the same thing. I also let people know that one of the reasons that I take all of the payments and orders at the party is so that the host doesn't have any work to do except for inviting people and relaxing and having fun. It's important to me that all of my future hosts think that the job is easy, not that it's hard. And I find that some of the party plan businesses out there make it an onerous task to be a host. I want my PartyLite experience to be nothing but easy and lucrative. So that's the way you actually run the party. I'll talk about processing the party for the host in the next segment.